Liam left us all some notes. He left a note for Riker, and he told Riker to continue to introduce himself to everyone at the park. And it's just like perfect Riker. He's always telling everyone everything about him the first time he meets them. He's not shy. He often will tell people the first time he meets them, "My brother died." I had Liam when I was 16. I was suddenly a mother, and I suddenly felt a love that I never knew was possible. It just changed me. Before he was born, I was wild and crazy and doing all kinds of bad stuff. But then when he was born, it made me want to think about my future. And I, went back to school and got my GED, and I worked at several jobs, and every job I ever worked at, I worked my way up because I wanted to provide the best for him. It's always kind of been the two of us through everything, I don't know, because of having him so young, we went through so much together. When he was little and we thought he was a girl, it's just strange to look back on those times and to think of, that we were wrong and that, he was Liam all along and we didn't know. And to think about how things might have maybe been differently. What if we could have helped him sooner? When Liam came out to me, he came in the kitchen. Something was just off. I said, "What's up?" He was pacing around a bit, and he said, "Mom, I think I'm a boy." And I said, "Okay, can you tell me more about what that means?" "Well, I think I'm something that's called transgender." I just said, "Okay, I'm not sure I fully understand this, but I want to, and we'll figure it out. And I love you no matter what, and this doesn't change anything. You're still the same person to me, and we'll figure all this out." When he came out, it was beautiful to see because he had struggled with anxiety and depression through his teen years. I think when he was able to identify what it was that had been hanging over him for so long and be able to put a label to it and be able to understand and explain it to other people, he started smiling more. He started becoming, more of him and not hiding. I knew that people are gonna come to me and be like, "Explain this to me," and I wanted to be able to take care of that. I didn't want him to have to try to defend himself or explain himself. I wanted to be the one to say, "This is what's happening. This is how I feel. I support my child. There's nothing else you need to know about it." That's when I reached out to PFLAG. It's a support network for LGBTQ people. It originally was for parents, friends, and family members. Right from the beginning, they really were a great resource to me. There just wasn't anything locally. So I was going through national. Getting answers was very slow because, it's a huge organization with hundreds of chapters. So I was like, let's just do this ourselves. Let's start something here. And, all of this was born out of me wanting to be educated myself and me wanting to be the best advocate I could be for him. When he got into high school, he started struggling a lot with depression and anxiety. We really, really tried to let him know that he was loved and that he was not a burden and that we wanted him here. But he was extremely, extremely severely depressed. Liam went missing on Monday in that afternoon. Around 3:30 was the last time any of us spoke to him. We had found his car Tuesday night. I had stayed up all night in my car watching his car, hoping that he would come back. He never came back. He was found Wednesday. There's nothing more painful in this world than to feel that you failed your child. Grief is the love that I have for Liam that I can't give to him. I can't see him and I can't kiss him and say, I love you. I can advocate for his community. I can help others like him, and I can give that love to them.
Phyllis is honestly probably the sweetest person that I've ever met. She's helped me a lot. She started a type of fund for different trans people in the area to get their names changed in memory of Liam. I ended up talking to my parents about it, and they were for it, so I got to be able to do that. Having my name changed has actually just helped me feel better about myself. I don't have to lie about who I am anymore.
I wanted to give my child a Christmas present at Christmas, helping one of his friends change their name legally and take a step forward in their transition and feel good about themselves. That was my gift to Liam. 41% of trans individuals will attempt suicide in their lifetime. When he came out, I read these statistics, and I knew that there was a 41% chance that that would be Liam. And I knew that from the beginning. And to realize that, he became a statistic, I never imagined it would happen. But I wanted to be the mom that could fix it. And, I couldn't do that. There's huge repercussions for us not accepting people for who they are. Just be more kind and understanding and loving and just accept our kids. I want to keep working with individuals directly, people that need the support, because I don't want to see another person have to lose someone they love like I did.